Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. Last time we took care of Green Hill Zone, Classic and Modern, saved Tails, and now it's time to begin the iconic level from Sonic 2, Chemical Plant. We're starting with Modern because Classic won by a ridiculous landslide, so that's the one we're going to be saving Sonic's next friend with. So, let's get started. Strap your belt on, kids. We're going in. And I'm going to make you guys sit through the loading time, the level startup loading time, a couple of times, and then I do just trim it down. Just to... I mean, the loading times aren't awful. There are much worse games of it. Sonic 06. But this is Sonic Generations, and this is Chemical Plant. What can I say about this? You see those tubes and platforms on the sides of you? You can go on those. This is probably a more multi-dimensional level than even Green Hill Zone, just from all the different paths you can take, all the branches. It's just an absolutely fantastic level. And I mean, there's things that you can do even if you screw up. You can take quick paths. And I flash by going and getting freaking 2 red star rings right away. You can get all of them in one go in this level. It's definitely a lot more complicated than it was in Green Hill, though. And just, wow. They certainly took a new take on the tubes from Chemical Plant, the old school. I mean, you can see the clear difference between Classic and Modern. Take it slowly and carefully and go along that last line of rings and you get a red star ring. It's just pretty self-explanatory. And for the love of God, if you've just got done playing Sonic Unleashed, remember that the boost and the homing attack are different buttons now. I cannot tell you how... I was playing Sonic Unleashed for a brief period of time, and for the love of God, I was constantly using the boost button, thinking that it would auto-homing attack. I don't know why they did that, but that's a pretty decent game. Anyways, voila! I get the awesome trophy/achievement of not going underwater at all during this level, Act 2. Pretty easy. It does require a bit of memorization just to remember where everything is, but take everything quickly, the rising water won't touch you, and wait a split second right after the homing attack icon comes up, and you'll be able to instead homing attack on the crane instead of the grind rail. And this is the only time I've ever had that fail, where I've tried to go on the grind rail from here, or whatever. That's 4 out of 5 red star rings in one run. And these are the only levels that I'm going to be really gung-ho about it on. I know that some people are wanting me to get every red star ring. I'll get most of them if I see them, but I'm only getting them on these levels just because A, I love Modern Sonic's abilities that he gets from Green Hill and Chemical Plant, and B, well, I'll let the cutscene talk.
Tails!
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
You guys seriously don't remember the Chemical Plant? Come on! It's like saying you don't remember when you first met. He's just been stuck at your side forever, Sonic. Anyways, what I was about to say was, B, these levels are short enough. I mean, when you start getting to, you know, like Planet Wisp and not so much Rooftop Run, but Planet Wisp for sure, and even Seaside Hill to a degree. I mean, the levels are ridiculously long, and they can require sometimes three times through a level. It's just, yeah. But that being said, you guys wanted it, you guys got it. Second run through Chemical Plant is with Classic Sonic. And more loading screens. Ooh, the loading screen! Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, up. And I know people are saying to turn Omocho off. I just keep forgetting to. So this is probably going to be the last video that you have to deal with it. Anyways, Oh, nostalgia. It's like a poison. Anyways, this is the high path. This is definitely the level where you start having to go multiple times through a level to get every red star ring. I mean, I guess it's possible you could get all 5 of them in one go, but it would require serious backtracking. It would really slow down the level. And at a level that was designed to show off Sonic's ridiculous speed, the first level in Sonic history, as I recall, where he could run faster than the screen could move. Oh my god. This level was the shit back in the days of Sonic 2. I highly recommend not getting that set of speed shoes, because you'll end up having your platforming screwed up like I did. Oh well. Rising water. Oh no! You know, as kids, we always got scared of the rising water and the god-awful drowning music every time it would play. I don't think there's a scarier tune in video games than that drowning music, to be honest. And what the hell? I got him. Whatever. Come on, go in. Go in, you idiot. You can do it. There you go. Anyways, Sonic gets scrunched inside the pipes this time around. I mean, it just looked like he was big enough to roll around in. Now he's actually squished to a degree. And to add to the claustrophobia, the level's music gets muffled out and drowned out when you're underwater. And I think... Do I hear it? Do I hear a slight bit of it? I don't remember. I think I do. No, I don't. No fun. Anyways, this red star ring is on the lower path. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to get all 5 in one run without this ridiculous backtracking, but... Springing around, the spiders... The girder foregrounds, it's just a perfect HD remake of Chemical Plant. And one goalpost later, and we're done. And despite my crappy performance through that act, and Act 2 as a matter of fact, I get both S ranked. It really doesn't start getting difficult to S rank these levels until level 4. So, yeah. 3 out of 5 ain't bad. And each time you complete an act, half of the level, half of the main part of the level colors back up, and... Amy Rose is here!
Thank you, Sonic. Wow, you look younger every day. What's your secret?
I'm not that big of a fan of her voice, and apparently Sonic isn't either.
Sonic!
Sonic isn't amused. Yeah, and there's a lot of commemorative artwork in this game that I will be showing off later, maybe, I don't know. Thank you for congratulating me on the S rank. Now tell me about the red star ring. Apparently she's not going to. Whatever. I know where they are, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, this time I'm going to be doing a different kind of zigzag. I'm going to be taking the iconic lower path that we all took as a kid in Sonic 2, and then going up to the high path. And I don't think I go underwater at all this time. So I promise the loading screen's over soon. I can remember just getting so much speed when I was a kid. I know it would be a bit of a technical flaw, but I almost wish that they could have Sonic outrun the screen in this level, just for some nostalgia purposes. Like no other level, just have it as a set piece, like other set pieces in the level. God blast processing was awesome. I was a Sega kid. I mean, I had a Nintendo, and then when Super Nintendo came out, I switched to Sega. And besides Sonic, I do regret that to a large degree. The Genesis didn't have nearly as many games to play as the Super Nintendo did, but As far as Sonic 1, 2, and 3 go, well, Sonic 2 and 3 mostly. 1 was okay, but had some things to iron out. As far as Sonic 2 and 3 went, I couldn't have been happier. And I am, of course, counting Sonic 3 as Sonic and Knuckles. Anyways, jump when that slide levels out, and then you get to this area, which, at the end of it, you'll find a red star ring. Yay! And then that's 5. Yeah, like I said, the only reason I'm going to be really gung-ho on the red star rings in Chemical Plant and Green Hill is just because modern Sonic has some of his best abilities unlocked by 100%ing those levels, so I figured why not do that in Classic Sonic as well, just for the hell of it. But the next level, as far as Classic goes anyway, requires 3 different runs through the act. And I don't think that's appropriate. I mean, I have enough time because the levels are short enough that I could even complete Chemical Plant, and I will get the last red star ring in Green Hill in this video as well, just for the hell of it. But as far as the next ones, guys, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. And I don't know what it is with my OCD desire to get every person's bit of dialogue taken care of. Don't get it, but time to go back to modern. And let's see if she's actually gonna say something. Come on. I know where it is. Right before the water slider. And the water slider she's referring to is the one right before that big skydiving sequence. I love this game. I honestly don't think that, besides the final level, that there's ever a point in the game where it ever drags on. The pacing is wonderful. It's just a fantastic experience if you're a Sonic fan. Why did my jump screw up? Whatever. Fail. But you can still hit the crane if you ever need to get the red star ring and you, for whatever reason, can't get to that boost point. Just do a homing attack instead. Now this time you have to take the lower path. I don't know why I was thinking... I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. Whatever. This is actually the faster way of getting up there. Yes, yes, shut up, Omochao. I gotta admit, Omochao is a lot less annoying in this game than it was in Sonic Adventure 2. I guess it's due to the voice acting being better. Most of the voices in this game are the best that Sonic characters have ever had, in my opinion. I mean, well, Eggman, he's the 4Kids voice actor, Mike Pollock, and I think Tails' voice actress, Kate Higgins, is probably the best Tails has ever sounded. I like quite a few of them. I'm not that obsessed about it. And what the hell? I pressed the button. I pressed the button and it screwed me anyway, but I'm not as obsessive about it as some fans are, you know. I'm not somebody who thinks that Sonic's Jason Griffith voice completely destroyed who Sonic's character is. I don't. But, yeah, this is about Sonic Generations and Chemical Plant. You've seen this before, guys. There's not much more for me to commentate on. And if you couldn't go so fast with the boost, this would be sort of a claustrophobic moment with the water rising and all that, but And that time I actually tried to hit it. Crappy time. I'm 11 seconds over my, well, not my best, but what this file thinks my best is. And again, epic fail. I never miss that when I'm off camera. And there we go. Chemical Plant complete. It's not going to be the last time that you see Chemical Plant, mind you, but it will be for the purposes of actually running through the level. So now, Sonic gets Artwork 17 and Smasher Bonus. If you want to get good times running through levels, Smasher Bonus I think is one of the absolute musts. Because every time you beat an enemy, the boost gauge increases more. And I really, really enjoy that as part of my skill selection. And the other thing that I really enjoy as part of my skill selection is after Green Hill is taken care of. And just for some retro purposes, I know it would have been a mindfuck going through Modern Chemical Plant with the original retro version of Green Hill's theme. But just to spice it up a little bit, I'm going to be running through Modern Green Hill with the original Green Hill's tune. I could have done Emerald Hill, but you know what? I gotta keep it true to Origins. Does this add a whole extra blast of nostalgia to the level or what? I boosted into you! This game likes to dick me sometimes, but it never actually has dickish kill moments. And that's what I really like about this game. You can cruise through it, and if you're careful and have good reflexes, the game pretty much is easy for anybody to master. Freaking Sonic Unleashed, I didn't play Colors, but Sonic Unleashed has many, many dickish moments that are on par with like Kaizo Mario or I Want to Be the Guy or something like that. Something that requires literally dozens of deaths to be prepared for everything that the level's going to throw at you. But I digress. That's a different story for a different day. I think this would have been better, a better musical piece to add to classic Sonic's Green Hill. But that's already close enough to the original as it is. Cruising through the level, cruising USA. I have actually never played that game or any of the Cruising series, so... Then again, I never was a big fan of some of those N64 games. I think it was PlayStation 2. Yeah, I don't know. I know it was arcade as well. Whatever. Getting off topic here. But we've seen this level already a couple of times, so this is, what, the third time going through the level? I really have nothing to say. I am error. That's what I have to say. I have no response. But yes, nostalgia. Just blazing through the level faster than freaking Sonic ever did in Sonic 1. Certainly better than Sonic did in that Game Boy Advance butchered port, Sonic Genesis. Which I played 5 seconds of, and never will again. But anyways, guys, that's about it. That's the last we'll see of Green Hill until certain things present themselves to us, but good shot of the waterfall there. We get Angel Island Zone's music, as well as Acceleration. This is the other must-have ability that modern Sonic gets from fully completing Red Star Rings in a level. And as Tails mentioned, I'm visiting the collection room. I'm not going to do anything in it, but there's things that you can view. There's music you've unlocked. There's artwork. There's little profiles for the characters that are in this game that you, as you meet them. There's movies based on cutscenes that you watch. And that's about it, guys. So I'm going to replace my sure-footed ability with Acceleration. Increases speed when starting to run. I can't emphasize how useful that is for running through levels quickly. If you have problems getting S ranks, which I would advise you recalculate your playstyle, but if you're having problems, Acceleration is a must. But anyways, we leave Sonic 2, and it's on to Angel Island, specifically the Sky Sanctuary. We're going to a locale from Sonic the Hedgehog 3, or Sonic and Knuckles, depending on which version you're using. And again, I'm probably going to run through this the first time as modern just because the thing that's said by Sonic's friend is freaking hilarious, is classic Sonic. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody.